Hey there everybody, this is Jennifer from the Everyday Farmhouse, and today I'm going to be showing you our newly redone mudroom. And if you would have been here 2 or 3 months ago, this would be a room that I would totally want you to avoid. If you needed to use the bathroom, I would not direct you to the bathroom that's back here. I didn't want anyone to come in the back door. This room was a total and complete embarrassment. It was complete chaos. The coat hooks were falling out of the wall, the coats were all over the floor, there were boots everywhere. We used it for overflow storage. It was a wreck. You could hardly get through. It brought me to tears, and I'm not kidding, and I'm not a crier. So it has been years and getting this to where I think it's actually going to function this way. We've been kind of using it this way for a couple months. We just finished, making it pretty, but and back in November we started with the coat hooks and the mud, the place for the boots, and that's been a huge improvement. So I'm excited to show you what we've done, and I hope this inspires you that if you have a space in your home that has been neglected and you hate it, that you don't have to spend a ton of money. You just have to put a little thinking into it, maybe reconfigure. We really didn't buy much of anything new. Some coat hooks, my husband built some coat racks and some boot storage, and paint, and other than that we didn't do anything major other than paint. And so this project really comes in at under $200 for really being a huge transformation. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I am filming this as it is now. I took all the pictures without coats and stuff on the wall because the coats really do make it look crowded. This room is, let me show you this way. So I'm coming into this room off of our kitchen. So our kitchen is here. I'm walking into the mudroom now. That door straight ahead is a bathroom, and it needs help. It needs to be gutted. It's in really bad shape. This is out back. So this is that light's going to be difficult. The back entrance to our house, the entrance that the kids are mainly supposed to use. This is right inside. This is where the boys store hunting supplies, hats. These are work gloves and, headlights, that kind of stuff that they would grab on the way out the door. So if I sound winded, I am so sorry. I am winded. I'm really pregnant and I'm due soon. So that's why I sound this way. Anyway, this room is 18.5 feet long, which doesn't sound too bad. You're like, oh, that's not that small. But this area up here where I am, between these two walls where the coat hooks are, is 5 feet wide because of the bathroom. So when they redid this house, before we ever lived here, they stuck this bathroom in here, which is convenient, but it makes this like a bottleneck by the door, which is not my favorite, but it's what we have and we're making it work. So my husband built this coat rack, and this is just a 1x6 board that he routed around the edge. I think you can see that, just to make it pretty. And we got these hooks at Menards. They're $1.99 a piece. The numbers up above are just for cute. They are chipboard. I was going to use vinyl stick-on numbers. I had the hardest time finding the ones that I have used in the past. So I got these chipboard numbers. We spray painted them black and stuck them to the wall. So I wasn't sure how to do this. We started with 1 over here. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4 over here, and then I felt like it should read left to right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have a lot of people that live here. So then I did these. Let me come over on this angle. This is the boot storage that my husband came up with, and there are some people outside doing chores and such, so not all the boots are in here. It's actually pretty neat right now. I wanted to do this early in the day because it's snowy today and this room's gonna get trashed. So anyway, my idea with this was that they could easily come in and kick their boots off like this. My kids won't maintain it unless it's as easy as just kicking it off and throwing it on the floor. It has to be almost that easy, right? So if you have kids, you know that. They're not like, oh yeah, let's be organized. No. I mean, maybe your kids are. My kids are not that way. So they've done well. We've been doing this since November. I mean, there's sometimes a stray boot out in the walkway, but as you can see, it's narrow. We can't have that. People will trip, like especially me who can't see the floor. So the boots go in the little cubby, and the whole thing is not connected to the wall. So it pulls out and you can sweep underneath it, which I love. So it's about 8 feet long, 17 inches high, and then each cubby is just, I want to say 11 inches. I have this all on the blog. 11 inches wide. So just enough for like one pair of boots. And if you're a little tiny kid, you could have 2 pair of boots back here. And then everybody has their own little cube, which these were not my favorite, but they were really affordable. It was like 12 for $26 or something like that. I really wanted wicker. Thought that'd be so pretty, but those are like $10 a piece. And I mean, my kids would just destroy them. So, maybe someday. But for winter, it's nice to collect hats, gloves, scarves, that kind of thing. They can throw it in there so they don't have to hang it up, but everybody has their own, so everything's not mixed up. And then snow pants, if they're short enough, can hang here. Some of the taller kids, their snow pants hang over on, this is supposed to be the side for my big boys that are like big man-sized people, and with their gigantic boots. Their boots don't fall over. My reason for designing the boot rack the other way was because you know how boots are, they just like fall over and want to lay on their side. Anyway, for the painting, I love these stripes. It was so fun, and it was a lot of work. We used a paint sprayer. The prep work was the hardest part, obviously, just measuring and taping, but we used a leveling laser to do each stripe, so we didn't have to like draw lines on the wall. And then we just taped with blue tape. Everything got a fresh coat of paint in here. The cabinets all got new paint, and the top of the washer and dryer is a butcher block that my husband routed. And I actually did this a long time ago. I can't remember. It's, a darker stain. And I actually think I did an oil that I can't remember the name of right now. But anyway, then we also have, so this wall back here where the big boys' coats and stuff hang, we used to have that overflow pantry shelf here, which was super convenient to the kitchen. But it just bottlenecked even worse here, and the flow wasn't right. So that was one of the main things we did, was just rearrange. We moved these shelves over here to the wider area of the room. So this is, this back area here where it kind of opens up is 8 feet wide. So compared to 5 feet, that's quite a bit more space. So we use this for the overflow pantry area. And mainly canned goods. The shelves are very narrow. We bought a whole bunch of shelves years ago when it was like a bookstore, Borders Books maybe, went out of business, and so we got a bunch of shelves and used them in various places throughout the house. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. These fun little printables are on the blog too, if you wanted to do those. I made these and hung them on vintage hangers that I got at garage sale like 100 years ago, and I thought they turned out really cute. So those are free for my subscribers on the blog. And I'll just give you another view this direction. So not a big room at all, and lots of people using it, but I think we've made it to where it's going to function pretty well for us. We centered the shelf hanging on the back wall. Used to be like off to the side for some reason, and so we centered that on the wall. Now there's room for baskets on the side. I keep a step stool over here for the little bitty kids who can't. This coat rack hangs pretty high, so I know my 4-year-old, she has to use the step stool to get up there, or sometimes she kind of climbs up on the boot storage, which in the summertime we'll probably take the cubes away and just use that for a bench for sitting down and putting on flip-flops or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe we'll leave those, but I doubt it, because I could envision them putting wet swimsuits in there. So I think I'll take those away for summer. So anyway, thanks for touring our little mudroom, laundry room, pantry, storage area. And like I said, I hope it inspires you to just be creative and maybe rework a space. The hats off I just thought was cute because I like, doing stuff like that. But I hope it inspires you to, just rethink a space in your house, and you don't have to spend a lot of money, like I said, and just make it work. So thanks again. I hope you enjoyed stopping by the farmhouse today. Bye.